back here.
Hello?
Hello, guys. All right. I was called by all of y'all, and Peter was called.
I'm right above you, bitch.
What's going on?
You wanna get down here, brother?
Brother.
Yeah, I just gotta make sure Ming doesn't show up with a fucking gun.
Wait, what?
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 You good, dickhead?
Yeah.
What do you mean Ming
No,
doesn't show
you know,
up with a
dickhead.
gun?
I think you should do the explaining here.
Okay.
All right.
So, a very long time ago, we had someone that was very close to our establishment, right? Obviously, I was never Gulag gang, but there was a motherfucker that always helped me out. Two of them, actually. One of them being Jaeger Demon Blood, the other one being Barry. Barry actually contributed a lot to my weed game, so, you know, out of respect, I decided that I was gonna try to help them clean some money without taxing them. And Fanny and Ming have established that it's their business, which is understandable, but is
Can I interject really quick?
yeah, go for it.
This is,
I don't really think it has to do with whether or not it's me and Ming's business because it's money for our group and we're trying to buy a house.
Can I interject?
right.
Yeah, go for it.
Wait, let him
Right,
let him
right.
finish.
Well, I'm just so I know the scope of things. So, I hear Barry. Like,
What are
his
you, a
name
fucking
lot.
lawyer? You know the scope
but,
of what?
But listen. I hear the name Barry a lot. Who the fuck is Barry?
Barry's
Never met this
pretty
person
much Jaeger's right hand man.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, all right. That's all I need to know. All right, go ahead.
But that being said, I mean, I understand. And then these guys say, I'm running this shit. I don't give a shit. And then she said I was Hazel 2.0.
Why?
Which, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't know.
Fair.
No, I
Because
don't
you're
get
taking
it.
money away from our group.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay,
Just
let's
let him finish the whole
explain the
thing.
whole thing.
Yeah,
If we get
okay,
into end,
go
and then
for
we'll
it.
have someone else rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? Let's go through the whole thing, man. Let us
Yeah,
talk.
but then anyway, and then I said, listen, I'm gonna do it. I don't give a fuck. And then I hang up the phone, and that's when Minx called me and said, hey, if you do that, I'm gonna get the gun. I said, hey, good luck using anything with the gun when you ain't got no bullets. And then he said, I'm gonna go make some more right now. And I said, not if I get there first. So yeah, Ming threatened to shoot me with a fucking gun. Questions?
What does that Hazel thing mean? I don't get it.
Well, Hazel's the one that got kicked out the house.
Yeah, I got that.
So
but,
Hazel
like,
2.0
what
is
is-
just getting kicked out the
Because
house.
Hazel was taking business away from Fanny.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Which is exactly what Dick is doing pretty much.
Nah, these motherfuckers. Okay, so hey,
okay,
I got a
okay.
question.
Let me
Penny.
let me explain something. Okay, let me explain something. Jaeger, a long time ago, 2 months ago actually, helped us out. I asked him for a gun, no problem for it. Hey, have your gun, use it. No questions asked to help us out. Now, who am I to not help him out when he asked for help? Now, the help included us protecting him doing a money run. I offered it to him. I was like, listen, Jaeger, you know, Fanny and Ming clean money. If you could bring it to them. He didn't want to do that. I'm not going to sit there and argue about it, right? So, first of all, he's offering to give us mags. We want to set somebody up. It's not like we're doing this for nothing, right? I already told them like we're getting mags out
Well,
of
that's
this.
what. Well,
Well, no,
Dick had told me he was getting nothing
no.
for free.
I told you guys that Jaeger's giving us mags. Yes, the one we
you
was
didn't
going
tell
to
me
take
shit.
in the car when we had a 6-hour argument. I told you that Jaeger's giving me mags. Okay?
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
clean
what?
all his money for free?
It's not for free. It's helping him out because he helped us out in the past. That's how our connection works. I know maybe you don't know anyone other than Ming, but that's how relationships work.
All right, and we're not doing this again. We're gonna talk like
Are you
people.
that's like so unnecessary.
This is not the lake, guys. This is my neighbor's backyard. Let's be respectful. We're guests
Like-
here, okay?
Genuinely so unnecessary when we've been making so much money together.
So unnecessary. Like when my brother's being threatened to get shot. You want to talk about unnecessary here, or what is it?
Well, are we not? Are we?
So
or
what are
we
you
not
talking
working
about?
towards a $1
Are we
million loan?
are we not threatening to shoot each other?
Are we not working
No,
towards?
no, don't avoid the. I don't care about the home.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean,
Right after we had the conversation about the whole business and how making the 15% is going to help our group as a whole, and how this whole business
Okay.
works.
I can
Right
see
after
both
that, you
points.
go and you call
sir.
me and you say, "I'm gonna clean you." Dickhead, you literally called me and all you said
Okay.
was, "I'm gonna
Listen.
clean all of Jaeger's money."
Guys,
for free."
listen, let me tell you this. I said to Jaeger that you guys claim money. I tried to offer it to him for him to go for you guys. He didn't want to do that. Now, I get it, you guys run money. But if I want to run money, I'm
don't
gonna
care
run
about
fucking
Jaeger.
money. I'm gonna run
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
gonna
care
I'm gonna
about
run.
Jaeger.
Okay, so what's the problem?
No, I don't give a shit about Jaeger because there's no way he's gonna go through me and Ming anyway.
Okay, so why friend to shoot Dickhead over it?
Because he's not taking any money. You're just
But-
wasting your time.
So you're
Dude,
gonna
that's
friend.
not the point.
Okay,
You're
okay.
gonna kill him over it?
I never fucking said that. You guys are again pointing fingers at me when I didn't do shit. All I did was take Dickhead's haul. That's it.
Okay, listen. I think nobody is not shooting no fucking body. That's very extreme, and I think that's wrong, especially when this is the thing. I also think that if you have a long argument about this topic, the last thing you should be doing is then doing that one exact thing that the argument is over, by going to them and then trying to poke and escalate when you know it's a sensitive subject right now. I think until it's resolved, no one should be doing shit. So I think, yes, that might have been wrong. Does that warrant getting shot? Fuck no. But doesn't mean you're still not in the wrong, though.
I don't think he's
Right?
in the wrong.
I mean,
I think the timing
why
is
is
a
he
little
in the
petty.
wrong?
I don't think they're in the
No,
wrong.
the only thing.
Because-
No, listen.
There's the,
Listen.
no,
I'm-
besides
I'm-
this,
I'm-
there's besides
I'm not.
this.
Look. I'm not trying to be biased. I think
Let me
the only
clarify.
thing, the only thing Dickhead's in the wrong about, and I told him this, is the way he told them. He
Yeah, exactly.
he told them in a.
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm not
Fuck
gonna.
you, I'ma
I'm not-
do it.
Yeah,
Let me
yes,
clarify,
yes.
let me clarify.
I agree.
I don't
The way he
think
told them is not the way I should
helping
have
out-
told them.
I don't think helping out someone that you close to that's have judged in the past before is anything wrong with that. You're fine. That's whatever. Okay? But I'm talking about the timing of doing that and then the way you go about things after. That's clearly an ongoing issue and an argument that's already,
Yeah, we
happening
literally
right now.
just
Me-
talked about it, and Dickhead just calls me and goes, "Fuck you, I'm cleaning fucking Jaeger's
What?
money."
Okay, I never
But-
said fuck you. First
I
of
was
all,
paraphrasing. That's how it
Okay,
sounded.
Okay.
but I also think that doing that still doesn't warrant getting threatened to be shot over, though.
I think
Yeah, I
I
agree.
think that Fanny and or Ming in this case are not understanding of the value of having Jaeger as your associate business partner.
I don't know
friend.
him.
Yeah, exactly. That's a problem here. Like, if you were gonna have one friend that's not part of your gang in this city, that friend should be Jaeger.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how about explain that to me instead of just.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was the
I-
problem.
I-
The problem
I-
is
I-
Oh,
agree.
oh,
Problem is
that's
you
what
didn't
you're gonna
understand
say.
the
That's
value
what you're
of-
gonna say. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Because
I
that's
mean,
what
that's what
happened.
Friday
Aye.
was bringing up in the car the whole time, though. Listen,
The
Fanny.
whole time we were arguing about his weed
Hold on.
sellers.
Oh,
We're arguing about
but he
everything.
brought up Jaeger and them, right? Jaeger. I mean, from what Peter's saying, Jaeger is the motherfucker you want to have on your side,
it's
no
the
matter
guy.
what.
I
It's the
agree.
guy.
I like Fanny. You
Yeah.
Ming, like Ming definitely knows. You might
And-
not know, but back in the
That's
day,
the thing,
Jaeger
Ming
helped
knows
us
that,
with a
you know.
bunch
Man,
of shit, and
at the
Jaeger's
same
like a
time-
really,
Never-
really
listen,
fucking
listen,
close
listen,
fuck
and
back
good
in the
person to
day.
know.
No, fuck that. Never mind Jaeger. I had to argue that Ming is not going to rob Future when he sees him on a fucking money run.
Yeah.
I had to argue about that. How should that even be an argument?
That I'm not gonna lie. That,
I
that's
mean,
insane.
no.
But at the
There's
same
some
time,
there's
how-
some truth to it. If we weren't like, was this before or after like this whole like grouping up thing
This was
happened?
before.
But
That's
it
before,
doesn't
apparently.
matter.
So then,
listen,
listen. The point is that then Future shouldn't be doing a money run. That was the whole point, right?
Yeah, but the
So he
but-
would rob him because he shouldn't be doing a money run,
No,
right?
he said he was gonna shoot and rob me if I
okay,
did it.
I don't know about the shooting. Rob. I don't know about the shooting part.
Yeah, stop
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to
Well,
steal the
I
sheets.
mean,
by
okay,
the
I-
time
but
I'm
at
on
that
the
point,
street.
Well, I feel-
wait. At that point, our money wasn't shared, right? You guys had your money, we had our money.
Yeah.
So
But the
then
moment-
yeah, but
exactly.
he would be taking money from you, the besties,
True.
right? He would be taking money.
But
so
how
I
was
can
he
see
taking
how
money
that
from?
makes
Listen.
sense.
How was he taking money from the besties? It's Future's
Because he
money.
should be running it through them. No, that's not the point, though. That's not the point. The point is that we're
Listen,
two different groups.
No,
that are friendly to each other.
no offense to like Fanny and Ming, but you guys are never going to fully control the money running. It's never gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Like
I don't
there's no
mind.
such thing as this random ass guy is not giving me the money to take money from us, so I'm gonna rob him. Like, that's not how that works. You can't just rob
No
every
one
single
said we were
person.
gonna- Every single person that we see, it's not like we're chasing them down. We've literally robbed no one. We have robbed no one.
I'm the only one that's been begging people to rob them for 2 weeks now.
We literally have robbed nobody. Like, it's not like we're hunting them down, camping by the fucking motel.
Yeah, but
Only fucking CG has been robbing them.
It's not even that though. It's like if I say to Ming, yo, Future's my guy, obviously don't rob him. And if I have to argue about that,
Okay,
it's dumb.
But
There's
how
no
many,
way to look at it.
How many guys are you gonna have like that though? I mean, Futures is different. I know that. but
I have named 3 people. I have named Jaeger.
Okay.
I have named Future, and I named my weed runners, my weed sellers, and they'll push for our block. Those are the 3 people I've asked me not to rob, and we had to have a 2-hour argument about it because he wants to rob
That's
them.
fair.
That was not what the conversation was
But
about.
that was literally-
Are you?
That was literally what it was.
No, let's not do that. Listen,
No, that was not.
I
the
do think though
conversation.
there's a
That
few
was
people like
literally
that.
what it
The
was.
same way, hold on, the same way how Jaeger is that person to you. For example, I think someone like X or K is like that for Ming. We all have our own people that we're close to help us out in the grand scheme of things, and it's just how it's gonna go.
But apparently, I asked Forehead the same thing. I was like, "Yo, would Ming do that to Mr. K?" And Forehead said, "Yeah, he would."
But here's the thing, though: if you're moving past that, and we move to the point where now we've decided this is going to be a group
But
thing,
we can't
right?
just move past this, bro. We
No,
can't,
no, no,
like,
no,
we gotta
no,
fucking talk
I don't
about
mean
this.
past this. I mean, like past the initial where he said he was going to rob you,
Yeah.
right?
Peter
move
saying
past
Ming's
until
robbing
I-
statement was before you were with us like this.
Right.
you
So
know?
now let's do from after we're decided. Okay, we're gonna cooperate. We're gonna make a thing, right? Then it starts. It goes from being like personal business to gang business, right?
Mhm.
So like something like, let's say, helping out Jaeger to run money. That shouldn't be like one's decision. That should be like like a group decision. Hey, do we want this? Obviously, I think the answer is yes, but still, it should be like something that brought up. Like, hey, do we want to do this business move? To help better the relationship with this person. Is it worth it? Yes, let's do it.
Which is
Okay.
why I thought it was a good thing that Forehead actually asked me about taking a lower percentage from his weed sellers. That was a conversation that was had. But then
Yeah, and that's kind of why I said I agree with Peter. Why I think then going to Jaeger while this topic is still pretty hot and it's still being argued over, going and doing those things.
I mean, the thing is, listen,
it's wrong timing.
It's bad timing.
But
We spoke about this
him
yesterday with Jaeger.
getting shot is I think very extreme and is wrong. And I think
Yeah, of course.
I think he should
It's just
apologize
blown
for
out
that.
of proportion. Like
Yeah, it's just
10
I think it's
million
just,
times blown out of
I
proportion.
don't know
Like,
if he's genuine with that or it's just in a moment thing, but I think that is, that should not fucking happen. Okay, so I have a question though, because you mentioned those people. So how about
Yo,
the Vagos
6
then?
like
Because I called you
500
2 days ago when I saw them double running a money run. They had 42K on them, and you didn't want to rob them because you said you had connections with them.
I mean, I don't want to rob them. If you guys want to rob them, go ahead.
But how far is this going to go? Because conveniently, everyone that we're close to that we're not going to be touching.
Listen.
well, that's the
I-
thing. That's the
I
thing.
named
It goes from
terrorist
personal
goes
to
very
gang
far,
business.
right?
Listen,
You gotta
listen.
decide together. That's the thing. about the gang versus personal.
There is no gang yet. That's the thing.
No. But if it's gonna
Okay.
be a thing, that's something. That's a way to start.
I do think it's fair what Forehead said. Like, he wouldn't want to rob them, but he wouldn't care if we were to do it. I think that's going to happen too, but at some point we need to be clear and kind of on the same page at the same time, though. Because,
Listen, Julian, I listen. I understand what you're saying, right? I completely agree. I think, obviously, listen. There is people out there that are worth having a relationship with,
yeah.
and not losing that relationship with for fucking 15K, right?
Well-
Now, if you guys want to go rob the Vargos, go rob the fucking ballers, go rob who the fuck you want to rob. I don't give a fuck. But I named a few people. I am the few people that I value, and the fact that people can say, yeah, for what you value these people, and you like them, you trust them. We're not gonna rob them. The fact that I had to have an argument about it for fucking 2 hours is absolutely dumb to me.
I wasn't there for it, so I don't know how the argument went, but I think...
The other thing is, this is all hypothetical, by the way. This is the dumbest shit ever. We arguing over this.
That's true. But, there's something good to it, though, because it's true. I think the people that we should not be robbing is very simple. We shouldn't be touching CG because they helped us out in so many ways with this whole business as well and other things. I don't think we should be touching Jaeger for obvious reasons. I don't think we should be touching Hydra because the conflict that comes from that is not worth the amount of money that we take off of them. And that's about it. Everyone else, they can fuck off. in my opinion.
I agree with that.
You know, and yeah, there's gonna be people that have certain individuals that they don't want to rob or fuck over. That's normal. It's always gonna be like that. We're all, you know, the city ain't that fucking big. But as a gang, though, we have to decide on some things. And I think, you know, CG, Jaeger, and for the time being, Hydra is just something that we shouldn't be you know,
Listen,
trying to fuck over.
I agree with you. I agree with you, but I feel like
exactly what.
I feel like we're brushing over the big problem here.
What?
Where we're threatening to shoot people. That is the
Yeah,
biggest
no, I agree.
issue.
I already said I think that's wrong, and you should
Okay.
apologize for that because it's
But-
extreme.
No, I just that list you just listed. Ming already listed that list. Of
Minus
people
Jaeger,
he
though.
wouldn't rob.
But Jaeger wasn't on that list, right? So,
Yeah, I guess.
and to me, it's like I don't think.
No,
Oh.
Jaeger was on that list.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah, Ming said he wouldn't.
So what's the problem then?
Exactly, I don't know.
The problem is he threatened to shoot.
I know, but
Because
the
we
whole-
never had the conversation.
I get that.
You guys are somehow just forgetting everything that happened and just brushing over it.
No,
I don't know.
no. I'm saying I already said that the shooting thing is extremely wrong, and you should apologize for it.
Yes,
That shouldn't
okay,
happen.
If,
But
if
that-
you want a fucking recap, the main topic of the conversation started because you asked about the weed sellers.
Okay.
That was
But
the fucking
I'm
topic.
talking about
But dickhead.
I'm talking about
Can I
an
ask you?
argument I had with listen,
Yes,
I already said this
yes,
16 times. I had to argue with Ming over him not robbing people that I value. Like Jaeger was
Right.
I had to argue for Future and Jaeger to not be robbed.
I don't think you understand that the whole conversation.
I'm
came
speaking
from the
about
weed
a
sellers.
different conversation here, Fanny. I'm not speaking about what we had.
So why did Ming tell him to shoot you, dickhead? Was it because you're helping Jaeger?
Sounded like it was more
'Cause if Jaeger's
because
on
of the
the
way
list-
it was.
Sure, I'm about to let it fly.
What does that mean? Keep your pants on, man.
Nah, man, you gotta say what you gotta say.
Ming threatened to shoot me because he think I wronged this girl. That's why.
No, what do you mean robbed his girl? We're
I said wrong,
Wrong,
his
wrong.
girl. Wrong, not
Okay,
Rob.
Well, we are going all in on this house. That's what Future fucking talked about all day today. We are all going all in. How are you? The thing that I didn't understand, which because nobody explained it to me, is that I didn't understand why you were running money for free. I don't give a shit about me getting the money. If we're going all in now on this house, Jaeger's not going to give me his money. Jaeger doesn't fucking like me or Ming. So
That's what Peter's saying too,
You-
right?
I mean,
so you take his money and you make some money off of it instead of running it for free. That's what I was thinking. But if you're gonna do it for free, at least explain, like calmly
Well, we
why.
did
and
explain
pick a
that.
better fucking timing.
I said, hey, I mean, when I was on the phone, I said, hey, Jaeger, I've known this motherfucker forever. I specifically said I lived on his island. He gave me a roof over my head. Barry was the only one that helped me do weed. So, and then I said, listen, I'm gonna run his shit. And you just said, okay, make sure to get 15% after that.
Yeah.
Well, no, but the thing is, I said Jaeger is giving us mags for free. Like it's like
I didn't
it
think
was
Mags and the money would go hand in hand.
it's called helping each other out. You know, it's nothing's solely based on money.
At the same time, you know, getting mags would save us money. So
It's like a
goes-
transaction of favors, you know.
And honestly,
Yeah,
even,
I
look,
do get
I
that.
get that, but Dickhead also didn't mention
just for
that
me,
to
look, I'm gonna be honest. For me personally, if I was in Forest Shoes, I'd do that shit for free just because the connections that come with having him on your side and being close with him is way more than any fucking 15,
No.
20,000 you're gonna get of
But
any fucking man.
shouldn't we decide that together?
I agree that should be
Instead of
decided
just
together, but
telling,
also
informing,
Shouldn't we,
should have
hold
known
on,
about
hold
this.
on, hold
Gonna
on.
do-
Shouldn't we also decide together who we kick out of the house?
No, but this is my fucking business.
It is
We
not
just
your
talked about this.
business.
The money running?
That's
It is.
anyone's business. If I want to do a money run, I'm gonna do a money run. I'm not gonna not do a money run because it's your business.
Yeah, but at the same time, I also think that if this whole thing is for the house, it is also like not just your business. It's now also become a gang business,
Yeah,
right?
it's our business, which is why I didn't understand why we were doing it for free.
Oh, so now it's our business. Secondly, it was your business. Which one is it?
It's my business, but now it's become our business because we're supposedly going all in on this fucking house together.
And that's why I said, like, I think
Any
it's
money
good.
that I make from my business, quote unquote, is going straight into the fucking house towards everyone.
Right, I think I
So
mean
what the fuck?
didn't I do the same thing though?
What?
With my weed, I didn't even see a return from that shit. And
Yeah,
granted,
Ticket, me and Ming were the only ones who paid you 20K. We
that
gave you
came, nah.
20K.
I mean, Forehead gave me money. I mean, don't discredit everyone. It was 20K. A bunch of people put into it. But I mean, shit, all that shit was taken. It was put right back into the house. I mean, the weed was used to buy GPUs. I was salty. I mean, I guess the thing is, don't discredit other people. We understand.
But that's how it should be.
Yo, Joe Zinnia, thank you for
with
the
everyone.
prime. Thank you so much.
That's how it is for my business. That's how I wanted it to be for your business, and it was, right? Your weed shit. It's all just going towards the group.
I know that's the point. Is it's not just you putting money in, and I understand if we want to help somebody out. I mean, what is that? We help some motherfucker out. He give us fucking goddamn magazines and who else? What we know in the future. It's just a down payment on how these motherfuckers are gonna help us in the future.
Okay, dickhead.
Listen,
okay,
guys.
You know all this shit about like my business, whatever. It's the exact same as when Dickhead was upset that he wasn't getting paid for his weed.
Guys, you want me to tell you that the harsh truth? Come and speak. The harsh truth. You guys want the harsh truth? This right now is the honeymoon phase of making this gang, and we've had a day of arguments of people threatening to shoot each other. This is not going to work. As simple as like let's just really think about it. This is the honeymoon phase. This is when everybody should be happy. Everyone should be doing their thing. What's gonna happen down the line?
I mean,
I disagree. I think this is like trying to figure out.
I think this is
This is
necessary.
literally called fucking growing pains.
Yeah, I think this is
It's
like that.
establishing
Trying to
our-
figure out how to work this all in together stage.
I think everything is being evolved into what a gang is going to be, and that comes with elevating like personal businesses and gripes and interests into gang businesses and group decisions. And we have to argue over stuff, decide things, come to.
This is not arguing over stuff. This is friendly to shoot each other.
That's what I'm saying. That's wrong.
There's a very big difference between disagreeing with someone and saying, "Look, I disagree with you on this, Fanny, because you should do this instead." Yes, I agree.
I know.
That is how you build something. But when you use friends to shoot each other over the smallest thing, that's not how shit goes. That is not building up. That is not building and
to admit that
disagreeing.
it's wrong, and that he should apologize for that, and that's an extreme he shouldn't have gone to.
No, but that's not what he's trying to say.
I got called Hazel 2.0.
That's not what they're trying to say. They're trying to say that these are very big red flags.
No, it is.
See what I'm saying?
That's why we're here talking about it. And I think,
and again,
calling it quits
think
now is crazy, though.
And like, there's no point in continuing to mention the shooting threat, because like Ming isn't even here. Nobody fucking said that but Ming, and he's not here.
I'm trying to see as to why he said that.
Oh, probably just out of anger.
Because Dickhead was gonna do a money run with Jaeger. That's why.
Because of the fucking shitty ass timing. Literally, while we were still pissed off about the conversation and the argument we just had, you call me and you go, "I'm cleaning Jaeger's money and I'm not taking a cut." And that's that.
Listen, if Dickhead tells me, or any of you guys tell me, I'm gonna go help this guy take a shit in the toilet for 25 hours, but I'm not getting paid. That's up to you. You go ahead and do it. I'm not gonna frankly fucking shoot them over it.
Okay, what if I went to Dickhead and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna take your weed. I'm just gonna give it to some people you don't even know."
But that's taken from him. We are not taken from you. That's Jaeger's money. That's a horrible comparison.
I don't think. No, it's not a horrible comparison.
But it is. Because you're directly taking something that Dickhead owns. We are not taking something that you guys own. It's Jaeger's money.
Something that we're supposed to own in the future if Dickhead were to take the 15%.
How are you supposed to own? But you don't know Jaeger. You don't build that relationship with him. You're not supposed to own any of his money. How does it even make sense?
Not me. Not me. I don't fucking know Jaeger.
I think that's also the problem, right? Like, some people don't have the full.
But
like,
Ming should know. Ming should know.
Yeah,
He's the one that threatened.
Also,
Ming should know, and he's the one that made the threat.
$150K yesterday.
Say what?
Fucking Bajorn.
Yeah, I don't blame you for not knowing, but Ming should have. Ming knows. Ming knows how valuable Jaeger
Wait,
is.
Bjorn gave us 150K yesterday?
Yes, yesterday.
You know who Bjorn is, right? That's like Jaeger's like mans. You know that, right?
Yeah, he gave us 150K with the fucking cut.
Okay.
As I said, I think this is like blown way out of proportion for something that's literally just a disagreement.
Yeah,
I mean,
agree.
you
Especially
say
if you-
no, wait, hold up. You can't just say that when somebody got threatened to be shot.
No, that's what I mean.
You're
That's blowing out of
misunderstanding
proportion.
Peter. You're misunderstanding
like
Peter. You're saying
going to
the
that point
reaction,
is blowing nothing out of proportion.
the reactions to this problem are extreme.
Yeah, exactly.
agree.
And I
This is
think-
an easily solved problem. It's a conversation like, hey, this is why we want to do this.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
And I
okay.
think until it's been resolved, we shouldn't have even touched this whole business shit or doing anything for anybody until we're all on the same page. That being said, though, that does not warrant getting fucking threatened to get shot over.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not optimal.
Okay, but we can fucking move on from that one
Yeah.
thing because he's not even here.
Yeah, we can talk about that whenever he's around. But I mean, I agree. I mean, I think Ming agrees too, though. I think Jaeger, CG, and Hydra are the only ones right now that are on that list, right? And I guess Barry by association to Jaeger, right? I think right now what we need to figure out is this whole shooting thing when Ming's back. And until that happens, there's not a whole lot that we can do now besides talk about what you said regarding honeymoon phase. This is not going to work because we're already arguing right now. I think that's, to be fair, is part of it, you know?
Usually I agree with what Ford said, but that one I feel is a way off. Like
No, I mean,
this is
listen,
not
listen.
the honeymoon phase. This is
the-
this is a figuring shit out phase.
Look. Is this figuring shit out? I get it, right? You're gonna argue over stuff. You're gonna sit there. You're gonna disagree. You're gonna say no, this should be done that way. The thing should be done that way. But obviously, fucking a little bit of disagreement has led to fucking, I don't know. I mean, you guys know what it led to. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and
definitely
we'll
shouldn't
talk
have
about
happened.
that. But I don't think just throwing in the towel now because this is happening is anything that we should even be considering.
Look, I think that is really good that we're going through these problems now than rather later.
True.
But again, like these are big red flags. And
I want to hear what Ming has to say.
Forehead and Dickhead have definitely all right in the world to be concerned.
Right,
right?
of course. But I want to hear like Ming's side of things. Like,
Yeah,
is he
there's a lot of
standing by
context
this?
missing.
Like, is he standing by this, or is he apologizing? I don't know, like, where is that with his mind?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of context missing that we can't really discuss until he's here. But I just want to make sure that, nothing is
Don't give up
I don't
just
know,
yet.
bro.
No?
Exactly. Like, this is all part of it. I hope you do see that, though, for it, right? Like, I mean, what once is a personal business is now like a gang business. Other people have interest and
But
connections to things.
I get you. Listen,
We gotta
I
talk
understand
about
you're
those
saying
things,
gang
right?
business, but there is no gang yet. It's not a thing.
Well, this is the whole process sort of making it, like you said. It's gonna come with butting heads, with arguments, with fucking moments like this.
Hopefully without the threatening to shoot part.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen. And I'm sure I think Ming will probably realize that, talk to us, apologize to Dickhead for that, and then that probably wouldn't happen again. In my mind. Also, I don't know as to why he did that. I don't know what his thoughts are and how he feels. So just give him
stands
the
by it,
opportunity
who
to
knows?
explain, right?
That shooting thing should never happen. And I know you guys are probably like, "Oh, that's sweet coming from me," but trust me, that's when you do that, that's the only thing people fucking remember. And trust me, that shit bothers me to this fucking day. So I don't want that shit to happen to anybody else.
Okay. Prior to the whole shooting thing, because Dickhead was a name we mentioned on the lake. With this whole thing that we're making now, is that something that you were deciding on being a part of, Dickhead, or were you already like standoffish before this whole thing took place? We need to know your opinion earlier in the talk. You're one of the people that we still had to talk to,
Before
right?
any of this happened. what
Before
were
the
your
shooting,
thoughts?
before the arguments. I just want to see where your head was at. Because there needs to be a talk with AK still. There needs to be a talk with you. I'm trying to see, where was your head at before this whole argument took place? And the shooting, the threats, and all that bullshit.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
What you mean, where's my head at?
Well, I'm saying, okay, you and AK were the only people that were, had to be spoken to still about this whole gang expansion thing that we're trying to accomplish. Before the arguments and before the threats and all the bullshit that happened just now, where was your head at? Like, were you in or were you on the fence still? Are you waiting
My
to see
head is my
what AK
brother's
says?
head.
Okay.
So you're doing whatever for it's going.
Yeah.
All right.
Fair enough.
Just wanted to know because I missed that part. You know.
And how do you feel now? Do you still feel the same? You're going wherever he's going? Or
My
do
head,
you-
my brother's head.
All right, good to know. I mean, hey, we weren't sure before, so now we know.
That's why I forgave him for the weed, because really, that was my weed, which was his weed, which means I can't steal for myself.
All right, fair. Do we know when AK is going to be around again?
Hey, he's fucked up.
Hopefully tomorrow.
I don't know
Okay.
if he is, to be honest. I think he got an appointment down at Pillbox Medical tomorrow.
Oh shit. I hope it goes well. Yeah. So I think right now, until Ming's involved in the talk, we can't really discuss a whole lot more besides other things that you guys could.
I
maybe come
still
up
got called Hazel.
by Ming.
No, by somebody standing in this circle right now. And I don't give a fuck if it is March or not.
You have any?
Oh
we
yeah, I
talk
called
about-
him that.
You still stand by your statement?
Not after this, I guess.
I'm never doing Women's Day again with you. You just fucking cross that out your calendar. I was gonna do a whole weekend of Women's Appreciation Day. Now you'll be lucky if you get one.